From industrial to tribal, we're exploring the weirdest and most unusual music genres you never knew existed. There are numerous unusual music genres that challenge conventional music norms and push creative boundaries. Industrial music originated in the 1970 seconds, characterized by its use of noise and unconventional sounds. Chillwave is a microgenre that emerged in the 2000s, blending indie, electronic, and lounge music elements. Musique concrète is a genre that uses recorded sounds as raw material, often creating experimental soundscapes. Lowercase music is an ambient genre characterized by its extremely quiet and minimalist sound design. Squee is an electronic genre that combines funk, disco, and synth-heavy elements with quirky, offbeat vibes. Explore the ancient Greek and Roman myths that linked wine to the gods, from Dionysus to Bacchus, and how these myths shaped wine culture today. In ancient Greece, wine was considered a gift from the gods, especially Dionysus, the god of wine and ecstasy. Dionysus was often depicted carrying a thyrsus, a staff topped with a pine cone, symbolizing the wine-making process. The Romans adopted Dionysus and renamed him Bacchus, associating him with fertility, theater, and wine festivals. Bacchus was said to have introduced wine to humans, teaching them how to cultivate vines and make wine. The myth of Dionysus and Bacchus influenced wine culture, with many ancient Greeks and Romans believing wine had mystical powers. Learn about the independent state of Scot, a micronation established in 2019, which lasted only a few months. The independent state of Scot was a micronation established in 2019 inches, a Nottinghamshire, UK, garden. Its founder, Daniel Scott, declared independence from the UK to avoid a noisy neighbor dispute. The micronation had its own flag, national anthem, and even issued passports to its citizens. Despite gaining international media attention, the micronation was not recognized by any country. The UK authorities eventually intervened, and Scott was forced to dismantle his micronation. The independent state of Scott's short-lived existence lasted only a few months in 2019. Explore the fascinating history of Pepsi's logo, from its humble beginnings in the 1890 seconds to its modern redesigns. Pepsi's first logo, created in 1898, featured the words Pepsi Cola in a distinctive script font. In the 1940 seconds, Pepsi introduced its first bottle cap logo, which became a brand icon. The 1960 seconds saw the introduction of the Pepsi Globe, a stylized representation of a globe. In 2003, Pepsi redesigned its logo to feature a more dynamic, swirling shape. The 2008 redesign introduced a new, more minimalist logo with a simpler color scheme. Today, Pepsi's logo is one of the most recognized brand symbols in the world, with over 40 variations. Is eating dinner late at night really ruining your diet? Your body's internal clock regulates metabolism, with calorie burn peaking in the late morning. Eating late at night doesn't necessarily slow down metabolism, but it can disrupt hormone balance. The timing of meals affects insulin sensitivity, with evening meals reducing insulin effectiveness by up to 20%. A 10-week study found that eating a large dinner led to weight gain, regardless of overall calorie intake. Late-night eating can lead to poor food choices, as willpower and self-control are weaker in the evening. Ultimately, it's not when you eat, but what and how much you eat that determines weight loss success. Exploring the mystery of the plane found on Nikumaroro Island, believed to be Amelia Earhart's Lockheed Electra 10E, Amelia Earhart's Lockheed Electra 10E vanished on the 2nd of July 1937 during a record attempt to fly around the world. The plane was last seen taking off from Lae, New Guinea, with Earhart and navigator Fred Noonan on board. In 1989, a team of researchers from the International Group for Historic Aircraft Recovery, TIHAR, began searching for the plane's remains. TIHAR discovered a piece of aluminum debris on Nikumaroro Island, which matched the Lockheed Electra 10E's unique wing shape. The island's remote location and lack of infrastructure made it an unlikely place for a plane to crash, adding to the mystery. Uncover the story of Accrington Stanley FC, a team that played in the English Football League from 2088 to 1962 before folding, and its remarkable resurrection in 1968. Accrington Stanley FC was one of the 12 founding members of the Football League in 2088. The team played in the English Football League for 74 years before folding in 1962 due to financial difficulties. During their initial run, Accrington Stanley won 3 Football League Third Division North titles and reached the FA Cup quarterfinals twice. In 1966, a group of fans formed a new club, Accrington Stanley FC, 1968, which started playing in the Lancashire Combination League. The reform team worked its way up the non-league system, earning promotion to the Football League in Sivers Siebel League. Get tips on building credit from scratch, including becoming an authorized user on someone else's credit account, just like personal finance expert Ramit Sethi suggests. In the US, approximately 45 million people have no credit score, making it hard to get loans or credit. Becoming an authorized user on someone else's credit account can help you build credit from scratch. This strategy works because the account holder's good credit habits are reflected on your credit report too. You can also build credit by taking out a credit builder loan or applying for a secured credit card. Making on-time payments and keeping credit utilization low are key to building a strong credit score. A good credit score can save you thousands of dollars in interest rates and fees over your lifetime. Meet Dr. Jonathan Letterman was a surgeon in the Union Army during the American Civil War. He developed the first systematic approach to triage, prioritizing wounded soldiers by severity. Letterman's system reduced mortality rates by 10% and became the standard for military medicine. He established mobile field hospitals, bringing medical care closer to the battlefield. Letterman's work laid the foundation for modern emergency medical services and trauma care. Today, Dr. Letterman is considered the father of modern battlefield medicine for his pioneering work. Find out how stars like Taylor Swift, Rihanna, and Chris Hemsworth overcame bullying to become the icons they are today. Taylor Swift was bullied so badly in school that she ate lunch in the bathroom to avoid her tormentors. Rihanna was constantly teased about her skin tone and hair texture, leading to low self-esteem. Chris Hemsworth was bullied for being overweight and awkward as a kid, but found solace in sports. Lady Gaga was bullied for her eccentric style, and was even thrown into a trash can by her classmates. Michael Phelps was bullied for his ADHD and was told he'd never make it as a swimmer. Kate Winslet was bullied for her weight and appearance, but used it as fuel to pursue her acting dreams.